So, as you can tell by the title, I'm going live from my truck out here in Lotta, South Carolina. This shit random. I didn't really have time to announce it because I ain't even really know where I was gonna stop really exactly. Whether the shit was gonna go. When you riding through South Carolina, you don't know if the internet gonna be right. This shit might fuck up right now. Like it this might not work out. I'm trying. I'm trying from Lotta, South Carolina. All right. Um, and I'm not gonna play no music until people get in here because I don't even know. I'm to where the music might come through this bitch and fuck something up. All right. I don't even want to take the chance to fuck nothing up to where y'all can't hear me. And as y'all coming in, let me know that you can hear me. At least I'm not on camera. So hold on, I'm trying to get my little goddamn it. My shit going right here. Okay. Get my little ticker going down that bitch. Yo, listen. We just gonna have a lighthearted conversation. All right. It's gonna be lighthearted, cool. I'm gonna talk to y'all about some of these days I've been having out here in these streets. Um, Fucking with these truck drivers and shit, and just the shit I'm seeing online. So I mean, we just gonna have a conversation. Y'all can hear. Okay, good. And I appreciate y'all for giving me feedback in the comments. Um, yeah. Okay. 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 We here then. We here then. But I know some of y'all might have caught the last live I did where I told y'all I was gonna be going up to New Jersey anyway. So we're gonna talk about that and some of these people I done ran into today. But first and foremost, shout out Team Rob. Y'all already know what the fuck it is. And as always, black first, second, and third, which basically means that no matter what goes on here tonight, we won't be cooning. See, I think there's an element to this would be black, whether it be black power, you woke, you pro black, they call you hotel, whatever that shit is, they act like people still can't have conversations and laugh and fellowship without some coon shit happening. People act like that's impossible amongst black folk. Like, like you gotta be on some coon shit. You gotta be on some divisive, or whether it be anti-black woman, anti-black man. That's the only way you can fellowship. It's other ways, man. Okay, it's other ways. Okay, so listen. I was, of course. Let me see. I think it was. It was yesterday. Yesterday, I took off early in the morning on my way to New Jersey. Now, for my truck drivers out here, New Jersey from North Carolina, Charlotte, North Carolina, you looking at about a 10-hour drive. A lot of guys wouldn't even do that going straight through. What they would do is chill, wait till the next day because they don't have to be in a rush. Because once you get your load and shit, you know how many days you have to run the load, right? You know exactly how many days you have to get from New Jersey to Daytona Beach. I had to go from Charlotte, New Jersey, from New Jersey to Daytona Beach, Florida. And I have till the 5th to do that. Now, right now, I'm sitting in Lotta, South Carolina. When I took off from New Jersey this morning, I ran 11. I drove 11 hours straight. This is where I ended up because that's how I drive. I mean, I drive. If it calls for me to do 11 hours straight, that's what I'm gonna do. When you do 8, you take that 30. You gotta take that 30 break to adhere to the federal law. After you drive 8 hours, you got to take a 30-minute break, and then you get finished for a total of 11 hours that you could drive, because you got to stop, because at one point in truck driving history, motherfuckers would just be falling asleep like a bitch behind the wheel, killing everything in sight. So what the feds came and did was put this rule in there to where you gotta chill after 8 hours of driving straight. You have to chill. Just pull your truck over. You may not even shut your eyes, but we're gonna give you gotta take a break right here. No choice. Okay. They was killing motherfuckers if they wasn't on coke. I've heard some of these old school truck drivers talk about doing a lot of coke, a lot of speed, a lot of methamphetamine, and just driving trucks. like that's okay. Like just doing whatever. And when you crash out behind that wheel, your body, when it's like, nigga, because sometimes what you'll notice is that that's how the body will treat you sometimes. It'll be like, nigga, like I told you to stop, right? And you may crash. These motherfuckers would do it behind the wheel, so they put this rule in place, right? So I do my 8-hour break and shit. My not 8-hour break, but my 30-minute break after 8 hours. I do that shit. I do that at a rest area. I pull into a rest area, get out, go, take a piss, wash my hands and shit like that. These caves, sitting there staring me down, because I'm in Virginia. They'll say it's the state of lovers, or somewhere. I mean, was I riding through Richmond? Maybe it was going through Richmond. But the city's talking about some love shit. I don't know who the fuck they be talking about. Well, we know who the fuck they be talking about when they put love up, brotherly love, and all this little love shit they be putting up around the country. Like, motherfucker, we know you not talking to us. Stop. Let's just be honest about the situation here. This ain't no love shit. So these motherfuckers, staring me down when I get out of the fucking truck. Because I got on a t-shirt that got a white man about to be stabbed the shit out of by a slave. I wear shit like that in real life. Sometimes people don't pay me no fucking attention. Sometimes when you get around these caves, and one of them, they got that little cave door that they're run, like, look at this nigga. Like one of them can think, look at this nigga, and all the rest of them seem to have this alien, you know what I'm saying? Like all of them turn into, look at this nigga. All of them do that. They'll give you that look sometime. So what I did was, because at this time I was looking at my phone and I just felt people looking at me. So I look up and I look every single one of these motherfuckers in the eye. And I continue on to the bathroom to let these motherfuckers know, you may feel some type of way about this shirt, but you're not going to do or say shit about this motherfucking shirt. I'm not no hoe ass nigga. That's just what the eye contact was. Wasn't no mean mug. It wasn't nothing heavy. It's just to let them know that nah. Because I know when I'm crossing into Virginia, I'm driving past huge Confederate flags. These people delusional. Okay. Like we dealing with people who are, functioning under a delusion that they won. So they fly this flag in memory of the good old days, their history. They say what they really wanted to was to continue to have black people be slaves for them with no complaints. Like, why y'all niggas mad? Okay. So you already flying past those. I drove past another one coming into South Carolina. They make sure you know where you are. Now, they may have taken some of these fucking monuments down, but these big ass Confederate flags still hung up out this motherfucker. And I'm not talking about the ones in people's yards. No, I'm not talking about them little ones. I'm talking about humongous. The county is okay with this motherfucker. The city is responsible for this big ass flag. This ain't no front yard shit. What I'm talking about. None. This is the city deciding it's okay with flying this flag. The whole city delusional. And ain't nobody mad about it. When they had their little meetings, they don't go up there and talk about the fact that we might want to take that shit down. We lost a long time ago. We got to tuck it in a little bit. But in some of these southern states, they don't feel like they got to tuck that shit in at all. Like They're not tucking shit for you, and I ain't even holding them for not tucking it, really. Like, go ahead and be honest about who the fuck you are, so when we know when we come past the state line, to be on extra lookout. Because you always, as a black person, you have to be on lookout. And that's not a matter of paranoia. That's not paranoia. That's intelligence. You understand where you are. You understand that a lot of times you behind enemy lines, no matter where you are. So while these motherfuckers staring at me, I go on to the bathroom and shit. Come back out. They done dispersed a little bit. Then a couple of truck drivers mean mugging me, but I don't pay them motherfuckers no attention. I start talking to this one guy, this truck driver, because sometimes I think that truck drivers be just wanting somebody to talk to, especially if it's another truck driver. They just want to talk. Where you heading? I've never asked a motherfucker in my life, where are they heading? Not once. Not one time at all. I don't initiate conversation like that, not because, I'm fucked up. I don't even think to ask a random person where they heading. My mind don't even work like that. Now, in response, a motherfucker asks me, like, where you heading? Well, I'm going down to Daytona Beach. Got a load of plastic to take out there. Where you heading? See, I'll ask it as a, my comeback question, but I'm not going to lead with that question, right? So I told him I'm trying to make it down to Daytona, but I knew I wouldn't be able to make it today. I knew I would run my time out. So I was going to stop and take a shower here when I got to Lotta at this pilot out here. Because these truck stops do have showers in them. But do people utilize them? Look at this next piece of involuntary information this truck driver decided to give me. He says, man, sometimes I go days without taking a shower. I said, what? Because I was shocked that he just told me like as a matter of fact. And of course, this is one of them. This is a black man. This is a black man. And before I told you that, you probably thought it was a cave. You probably thought like they don't never wash their ass. Let me tell y'all something about some of these niggas. Now, I'm not gonna say it's a part of the black people's entire essence, our being, as I put culture in quotations, black folk are cleaner typically than their counterparts in all the rest of these other groups, as far as hygiene is concerned. This man said, sometimes I go days. Now, mind you, you have to take a 30-minute break anyway. This is a part of the law that you have to follow as a truck driver. You already got to take a 30. So in my mind, I'm going through in my head like, damn, you already got to take a 30 anyway. Why don't you take that time to pull up to a truck stop and wash your ass? This is what my mind is thinking. But I didn't want to jump to conclusions. So I said to him, damn, why is that? Because in my mind, I'm thinking, well, okay, I can't even think of a legitimate excuse. I've tried to think of the best one I got for him. I did it myself. And sometimes I do jump ahead of people when they're talking to me. I'll go ahead and fill in. This is the only possible, like this is a thing. Therefore, his state of being don't make sense. You have to take a 30-minute break every single day that you drive a truck. Every day. So then why are you going days? Not day, I understand, like, say you have a day where you just sitting driving all day. Not day. You ain't got out and did nothing outside the truck. You ain't did no work like that. Cool. But some of these dudes, they don't even have to tell you. You could just look at them and tell that they skipping some steps. Like a day's supposed to have certain steps in that bitch, right? And here's a step that's being skipped often. And not only is it being skipped in this situation, it's being told to me, like, volunteer this information to this stranger. Now, I am black. He is black. He may felt some type of camaraderie. What he said was, man, I don't be having the time. Now, 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 what I did was I took that little bit in my mind that I had already thought of for him and tried to make it logical. Like, you have to stop every day anyway. Now I got to present this information to this man. I don't even know him like that. Now I got to tell him what conclusion I came to as I was thinking about his problem before he even said he don't have time. I said, well, you got to stop for 30 minutes every day. Like, I said this shit with a straight face. Like, I wasn't laughing it up when I said this shit. I said, you got to stop for 30 minutes every day anyway, bro. So why don't you just take a shower then? Like, why don't you just, hit the shower up then? He said, man, I don't even be thinking about all that. I just be trying to get to the money. Respectable. That was a respectable response. You trying to get to the money. You cannot forget on your way to the money to wash your ass. It is never that heavy. Ever. In this life, there is no amount of grind to where you don't take 15 to 20 minutes out of your motherfucking busy day and wash your ass. I've had motherfuckers brag to me because, when you coming from the hood and shit, you'll hear these dope boys and shit. These niggas brag about not washing their ass. And I said, damn, because I have to further analyze shit when people start talking to me about certain shit. Like, how many times have I done heard certain groups of people brag about not washing their ass? Like, how many times has this happened to me? I've been listening to dope boys do it, like, saying draws on for 10 days, nigga. Like, nigga, 10 days on the block? You didn't have 20, like, you was hustling hard. That's how hard you was going on the block. You ain't had no time. No time. Now I got a truck driver telling me about this. Let me listen. You can get to the money. Cool, I get that. Don't forget to there's no need for it. And then you don't volunteer this information to a random passerby. Like, you don't even know me. You don't even know me. I think he saw me. I think he saw how the caves reacted to me. He saw me, correct my complete posture. Like, I came straight out of this phone and now I'm up, phone in the pocket. Some of us keep our heads in our phones too long a lot of times. This shit be happening out here. We don't stop paying attention to our surroundings. And I don't fuck with that. I don't like it. I don't like seeing it happen, and particularly when the people are black. I don't like that. Because it makes me feel like black folk don't know where they at. Like, you're not in a place where you get to just tap out as you're walking through this life. You don't get to do that. You can have your music on, but it can't be blaring. You can't just have it. I'm talking about the headphones and shit. These earbuds everybody wearing now. You don't need to have that shit blaring where you can't hear shit going on around you. I'm sorry. You're gonna have to pick your head up out your goddamn phone just a little enough to recognize your surroundings. Bro. Y'all hit that like button for me on your way in. Bro, all heart, grit, and grind. Listen, that's what I said. He can't even run that long. All heart, grind. He said he's lying about not having time. We have electronic log mandate. So we have electronic log mandate now. So he can't run 15 to 20 hours no more. He can only run 14 hours legally. Legally. He can only run 14 hours. And if he's just driving, he can only drive for 11. That's the law. He can only drive for 11 if he's just driving. You pass so many truck stops and gas stations and shit. If you end up driving for 11 hours, you're going to pass a Pilot, a Loves, goddamn, what's the other ones? Them the ones I go to the most. Pilot, Loves, what's that big one? God damn. I'm mad I done forgot that bit. Damn, I done forgot it. What's that other one? I'm mad. I see the symbol in my head. I don't go to it often. I never took in a shower or anything at them. But it got a blue sign on them. Either way, you're going to pass something at all times. Not a Flying J. That's that Pilot. Pilot and Loves I got. It's a blue one. It's a T. Damn, what the fuck is that name of that motherfucker? But not Flying J. No, not Buckeyes. God damn it. The TA. Chicago Rilla. Thank you, brother. Chicago Rilla. The TA. The big blue motherfuckers. They be having food and all that shit in there. But you cannot be on your phone all willy-nilly. You got to pay attention to your surroundings at all times. At all times. I see y'all in the comments. Let me engage y'all in the comments tonight. We chilling in my truck. What's on y'all's mind? Y'all got any stories to tell me? Because after this man told me that he didn't wash his ass, I said, you know what? If I get stopped, I'm going to tell people this shit. Because you need to be washing your motherfucking ass. Especially if you got dogs and shit in your truck with you. Like, don't be in there smelling like dog, man. And I know everybody think they dog don't smell like nothing. Nah. Your olfactory glands are tricking you. You done got accustomed to the smell of dog. Therefore, you don't smell dog. To you, it's just air. Nah. Nah, bro. You smell like a goddamn dog. Y'all got the nerve to be having. I'm talking about big dogs being in these motherfucking trucks. Big dogs. Nah, hell no. Nah, you don't smell it, but it's on you. It's on you. Yeah. And I'm not gonna act like I don't smell it. I don't do people this kindness. And this may be why, if there actually is a hell, I might be going. I don't give people that kindness. If you're gonna be around me, now if you just walk by me, I ain't gonna run up, tap you in the back like, yo, you smell like a fucking dog, bro. I ain't gonna just run up on you and tap you on your shoulder. I'm not that type motherfucker. But if you're gonna be in my space for minutes, yeah, I'm gonna say something. Now, you got a dog, bro? How you know? Motherfucker be acting shot. You smell like a whole dog, bro. What you mean how I know? You didn't hide it well. Oh, man. These bathrooms. Pyro, let me tell you something about human beings. And this is an observation of mine. Pyro says, I actually talked about that at my job with people, with how people wipe shit on the toilet and how grown men don't know how to properly wipe their ass. Bro, let me tell you something. Let me tell you something about grown folk. Let me tell you something about what their parents did and what a lot of people's parents do. A lot of people's parents, when they kids, as you're teaching the wiping process, because this is something that you teach your kids, from potty training to proper wiping. This is something that we teach our kids. We kind of get missing after a while. We just leave them to figure it out on their own. We just leave them. And a lot of people decide that, oh shit, it's normal to not know how to wipe my ass. What the fuck did Glorilla say? Who remember that? Who was on my Facebook that saw me posting that Glorilla said she wear dark drawers because she be having shit stains in her light drawers. Let me tell you something. Let me tell you something about my life. Okay, this is just me opening up from me to you. This is my heart for real right here. There is no way in hell that a grown person should have shit stains in their drawers, whether they be man or woman. There's no excuse. How grown people's public bathrooms look should cause for black, or not just black people, should cause for America to do a public service announcement on the goddamn TV. All across America. You nasty motherfuckers are leaving bathrooms like you sending fucking toddlers in there and y'all grown. What the fuck? This needs to be on TV just like that. Don't blank out no cuss words. Sometimes I feel like you gotta cuss people out. Not to call folk all out their name, not to be disrespectful, but to get their fucking attention. This is jarring, what I'm talking about. I thought it was bad that humans ain't figured out how to drive in the same direction on a fucking highway without killing each other. I thought that was bad. When I look at us, it's a lot of bad marks I give human beings. The way public bathrooms look for no reason. There's no real reason behind this. None. None. There's no reason public bathrooms should look like this when they're being frequented by adults. There's no excuse for this shit. I don't know what the fuck wrong with Glorilla in her life. I don't know what the fuck wrong with people that act like that's just some normal shit. Oh, me too. Oh, she everything shouldn't be said on the internet. That's her real life. She ain't the only one, and she knows she ain't. Cause I done heard too many motherfuckers that accept shit stains as a normal part of life. You just put them in the wash. That's hamper, not trash. Like, motherfuckers put them in the hamper, not in the trash. That's how you know. Oh shit. This is how you know. I've had whole wives tell me they washing shit stains out of their husband's drawers on a regular basis. Not filing for divorce. No. Not filing for divorce at all. That is normal life shit. No pun intended. That's normal. That's normal. Glorilla said that shit. Now, I don't know. Listen, I don't know if she was trolling. What I do know is that I've been listening to men say this is normal for their lives, for their whole lives. That's normal shit. Just put them in the hamper. Not them bitches should be thrown in the trash. That was an accident or something, like something rough. That was a rough day. That's not life. Like, that's a moment. Okay? That's a moment in an adult's life. That is not life. Not life. Sorry. And listen to some of these women talk about the women's bathroom sometime. Something wrong with people. I can't even say it's a man or woman thing. I can't even lean towards a group. I got to look at everybody like and just shake my head. Like, if y'all don't cut this shit out, no pun intended. If y'all don't cut this shit out, seriously, how you not gonna wipe your ass right? How your drawers? She said she wear dark drawers, and that's so you can't see it. That's not so it doesn't exist. Like, not fuck the problem. I'm gonna cover the problem up. I'm not gonna take accountability for the fact that I can't wipe my own ass as a grown woman. No, I'm gonna wear black drawers. Really? And this is the reason why. Okay. When she said that, I said, oh, okay. Well, it is what it is. I couldn't even hold it fully. I had to hold humans as a whole. I had to hold everybody. Black folk in particular. You can't be out here being publicly nasty. We done told these motherfuckers that we taught them how to clean. We taught them. They was nasty as fuck before we showed up. Before the Moors start making them bitches learn how to use shampoo and shit. Soap and shit. And some of them the message didn't stick. It didn't take. I guess I can say that. These caves, like a lot of them, it didn't take. Okay, we understand that. We laugh about that. But as we laughing about these people acting this way, we then cannot turn around and be nasty as fuck. It's not gonna work. Okay, it's not gonna work. Everybody's bathroom's fucked up. That's not gonna work. All this shit ain't gonna work. This needs to be some corrective action going on. But I'm gonna tell you what happens when you're seeking to get corrective action online. Ain't nobody doing nothing. It ain't nobody in the world doing none of this stuff. So therefore, like, not me. I cleaned it. Like, all right. Whoever this message is for, receive it. Okay. In the name of whoever the fuck you pray to, receive this message and stop playing with me and stop playing with everybody. You playing with everybody at this point. And it was almost shocking. People was like, a woman said, like, women ain't like, let me. I'm telling you, some of these motherfuckers is nasty, man. Nasty. Crunchy, shitty draws. That's graphic. I know. I'm trying to paint it for you. So just in case it's you feel some type of way deep down. Okay? Them draws go in the trash can. Let me look at some of y'all comments. Some of y'all know what the fuck I'm talking about. Listen. What else been going on with y'all? Let me check in with y'all. What else been going on that y'all may have noticed, on the internet? I know I saw that Gangsta Boo passed away. Something was laced with that fent, and she passed away from that. I did see that in the top of the so-called new year. I saw that news. And that shit just had me shaking my fucking head, man. Like, the amount of people that die from drug overdoses is just crazy. It's crazy to me. And anything with fentanyl. Okay, my bad, me. I went hood. That was hood. Look, Mia said, nigga, what's fent? Like, the fuck you talking about? Fentanyl. It's that fentanyl. And I heard that that's what something had that in it, and that's what took her out. That's so sad for her family. From my understanding, that was something that she had been struggling with throughout her life. So, it takes you to fuck up out of here. That should make everybody put it down, but it's not having that effect. Hard drugs. I mean, I'm not talking about weed, but weed laced with something, or weed with anything else, or the anything else by it motherfucking self, whether you PCP and angel dusting, well, that's kind of the same shit. But all these fucking these pills and shit y'all motherfuckers is crunching up and sniffing up your fucking nose. All this crazy shit that's going on out here. Nah. I do not need if it ain't the weed. That's just really how it gotta be. And ain't nobody putting nothing in it. I'm all set. If it's some Reggie, just say that, and I just put the whole blunt down. Like, get that shit the fuck out of my face. If it's Reggie, if it need fentanyl, it's Reggie. It gotta be Reggie. If it need anything with it, it's some Reggie. Get that shit the fuck out of here. Anything. If it gotta be mixed up with that, it ain't what you saying it is. Period. That fentanyl is no joke. Motherfuckers can die just from handling it with no gloves on. That shit is real. And motherfuckers out here and playing. Like, y'all out here playing. Hold on, let me deal with some. Hold on, let me see. I got some other stuff. I appreciate y'all for participating. Y'all hit that like button for me. If you don't mind, hit that like button for me. I saw this. Wait, Chicago said Skip and Dana White still not canceled. What's that? I know Shannon Sharp and Skip Bayless got into an exchange where Skip Bayless was disrespecting Shannon Sharp, like disrespecting him as a person. Like for real. I saw that clip, so I don't know what's gonna come of that. Shannon Sharp may be like, man, fuck this cave. I'm out of here. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know if anything more came from that because my sports is trash. I saw that clip though, and I watched that clip. I thought motherfucking Shannon Sharp was gonna goddamn get up and steal his ass. I'm glad he didn't though. I'm glad he didn't. But that shit was intense. Ain't no fucking cave gonna sit there and talk to me like that. I'm all set. Jack says Sinful to P mysteriously died in his Canada condo. I've actually seen a video before of Sinful to P. I've seen a video of his before. I mean, I ain't no, avid follower, but he just died. That's crazy. He wasn't even an old man, was he? Y'all better, let me tell you something, man. Let me tell y'all something. We got to quit playing with life like this. For real. If you are in a position right now where you may be feeling, you know what I'm saying, down, like you at rock bottom or some shit like that, the way life is out here lifing, all types of shit happen. You had a brother that didn't he go into cardiac arrest today on the football field? Like you got people just dropping, literally dropping on a daily basis, and everybody running around here acting like we got all day. I don't know why that is. And I don't even know, like, it frustrates me. Like, we be running around like we got all day. Like, we got forever to get better, do better. We don't got forever, yo. And that shit kills me. Y'all say he was 38? Hold on, what? Hold on, y'all giving me too much information. Hold on. Okay, he was 38. I see that. They say Sinful to P got a 13-year-old girl pregnant. I can't do they say. If the brother is passed away, I don't know who they are and what they talking about, but I ain't gonna just, you know what I'm saying? I don't know enough about him to be coming at his name like that. I know, here's what the angle I'm taking from it was that he was a younger brother. He was a younger brother. And he died. Even if you didn't know he died, people dying every single fucking day. And people are still acting like we got all the time in the world. You may not have forever to apologize, to make amends. You may not have forever to do that, to bury the fucking hatchet. Tell them you love them. Tell them you miss them. You may not have forever to do that shit. And I'm telling you, people out here playing games. I don't know. I don't know. Y'all still saying he got somebody pregnant that was 13? I don't know that. I'm going away from him. I don't think y'all, if you still talking about him, you missing what the fuck I'm actually saying here. You know what I'm saying? I'm telling you, you may not have all day to make it right, to fix it, whatever it is. You may need to start doing whatever it is you plan on doing it to, be better about your health. You might want to start doing that shit now. It might not wait till next week. It might not wait till next month. It might not wait till you do no New Year's resolution. You may fuck around and drop dead from a massive heart attack randomly in the kitchen. That's what I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. It's people dying every day out here. Heart disease is still the undisputed heavyweight champion of America. 3Ks, don't get this shit fucked up, Incorporated. Heart disease is still the undisputed number one across the board. Young folk, heart problems. Young folk with heart problems. All I'm saying is you may not have the time you think you have to correct it. So go ahead and do it. I know y'all just did y'all resolutions, that fake ass shit y'all be on. I know y'all just got through doing that. And you may have put it off to the end. I would argue if you put it off to the end, there's a good chance you're probably not going to stick with it. Because when you're serious about something, you stopping then. When you serious, whatever it is, you drop it. Like, boom. Whatever it is, you drop it. That's how you know it's real. When you just drop that bitch and get to work. So when you set it off like, you know, it's goddamn April, motherfucker like, well, for the new year, I'm going to start working out and I'm going to eat better. And like, motherfucker, that's goddamn, what's that, 8 months away? You may not have all that time. You may not have all that. That's all I'm saying. Oh, mad love to you. Mad love to you, Mia. Mad love to you. I appreciate you for, I'll read it out first. Rob, after your insight on watching our weight, it's been over a year boxing and my medical results improved. Found out today. Shout out to you. No, shout out to you. Shout out to me? Hell no. I didn't have to do shit. Shout out to you for hearing me and not getting in your feelings about no shit. Shout out to you. Nah. Mad love to Paris. Mad love to you. Shout out to anybody that fuck with me. Y'all know I just be sitting on here, you know, shooting the shit with y'all. But I'm not doing the vegan thing. Let me tell you something about veganism. I understand its purpose. Okay? I understand what it's for. I understand the logic behind it. If necessary, I get it. And they actually now with these kind of these the way these chefs out here moving, they be cooking and shit online and all over the fucking place. Like they're making vegan dishes that look flavorful. And I've had some good flavorful vegan dishes. But for that to be my life, no. I don't want to not as a matter of, you know, well, let's say I got, because you're a truck driver, you're going to have to do physicals either every year, every 2 years. Let's say, you know, something happened where my blood pressure is something crazy, like they want to put me on medication. Then at that moment, if something like that were to happen, where they're catching it early like that, I'm dropping it. And then I might have to do let me lean more into veganism, vegetarianism, pescatarian, like whatever I need to lean into to get this shit corrected. That's what the fuck I'm going to lean into. That's what I'm going to do. Now, so far, I've been okay. I go get my physicals, everything's good. But I think it should be added to everybody's taste palette as something that's an option for you to eat, because some of that shit actually be good. But as far as I'm only gonna eat this, no. I ain't gonna do that. That shit was loud as fuck just now. I don't know if y'all heard that or not. I think somebody out here dropping a trailer or some shit. But no. They got that's a good option though. That's a good option. Yeah, I did, Pyro. I did. That's how I know. Some of that vegan food good. That's how I know. I still do it now. I eat some shit that's vegan. That's not an issue. It's not like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's not like either you vegan or either you have to dedicate your life to veganism or you can't eat the food. That's not the rule here. You see what I'm saying? Like, that's not the rule. You can still eat vegan dishes if you find one that you like. Try some shit out sometime. Find something that you fuck with heavy. Hey, It might be something that you can just throw into your rotation. That may be a little bit better than some of the other shit you might have had right there. So you just, just slide it into your rotation. I tell people that all the time. Slide stuff into your rotation. You don't have to necessarily say, well, I'm about to eat salads for the rest of the year or rest of my, like, no, just throw a salad. You don't normally eat salads, throw it in your rotation. Let that be something that can taste good to you. Put it on your palate so you can get used to it and put that in your rotation. I'm not saying you have to be a complete vegetarian because some of this food is fucking good. Okay? I'm not going to sit here. Some of that chicken is good. Period. It is what it is. Beef, some people big on beef, whatever. Like some of that shit good. But I think you should have a balance. And actually, I think the would be more healthier things should outweigh the amount of fried things you're eating, the amount of really soda. You should really drop cold turkey and just drink you some fucking water. But that would change your life drastically, just drinking water. But I think you can have an even palate. You can still, taste you some chicken every once in a while or whatever. I don't think you have to go full blown. Like, I don't think you gotta go full blown in like that. So I keep my palate, open. Not saying you can't, because Kiki said, why not? Why not though, Rob? Do your thing. I like tasting food. I like the taste of many foods. Well, I ain't gonna say many, like I'm about to eat some octopus. When motherfuckers start talking about that many shit, they'll eat squid and they'll do some shit that I won't do. Okay. But I want to eat while I'm here. If I gotta be here, I'm gonna eat. I'm gonna take care of my body. I ain't about to just do, OD, put on 60 pounds or be. No, I'm not gonna do all that. But, I fuck with salads and some vegan foods. I fuck with them. It counts. Jude, it counts because of that fucking acid in there. That's why it counts as so. Ginger ale, because I used to think the same thing about root beer. Like, man, fuck, root beer ain't soda for real. Because I fuck a root beer heavy and ginger ale. Those was the hardest two things for me to let go of. And when listen, I don't know if you ever had ginger beer, bruh. That shit good as fuck. Glass bottle, pure sugar cane ginger beer is a beast. It's a beast. That shit good as fuck, but it's still soda. It still is. It's not as would be trash as other sodas, but root beer, a lot of people don't fuck a root beer. Listen, don't y'all listen. I didn't ask for some of this judgment. Look at me. Listen, I didn't ask for this type of judgment. What I'm doing now is sharing with you the hardest part of my struggle. Because at the first tier of when I stopped drinking sodas, it was knee-high peach soda. That was tough. And then it was, well, Sprite it's clear. So since it ain't got no color to it, when you coming off a hard drug, because soda is a hard drug. This is what we're talking about here. Soda is a hard drug. Okay? I don't care what nobody say. It's a hard drug. So when you're trying to come off of, you're going to try to, cut certain things like knee-high peach was hard. It wasn't hard for me. Dr. Pepper, Coca-Cola, all that shit was cool. But knee-high peach, it was on me a little harder. You know what I'm saying? Like, and then I was like, well, what about Sprite now? Sprite is clear. So it's like, no, nigga, it's still burning the shit out of your fucking throat. It's the same thing, just clear. Stop fucking being in denial. I had to beat myself up to let go of this shit like I was going. And then I'm like, well, now root beer it's root beer. It ain't even got the word soda in the title, like, right? Being, selectively in denial here because I fuck with root beer so heavy since I was a kid. So it's like, it's that acid though. I don't want it. So I had to let that go, let ginger ale, ginger beer, which I recently, you know what I'm saying, not too long ago got put on ginger beer. I was like, oh, man. It was tough for me to let go. Not saying I wouldn't have one. Let's say you do it where you get you one like once a year, maybe 2 times a year. Not saying I still won't drink one. But if most of your consumption isn't water, then you hustling backwards. You're hustling backwards. Most of your liquid consuming should be water. Period. I've had people tell me water tastes nasty. Or these are the really special ones because water can have a taste. If it's tap water, water hose water. Y'all remember that water hose water? It tasted like the goddamn hose. It didn't stop shit. The only nigga that took a L in this situation was the first nigga that didn't have sense enough to aim the water hose at the ground if it was hot as fuck outside. He got his mouth burnt up because he didn't learn. And niggas like this, I never felt sorry for him because it's like everybody knows that though. Why you thought because you raced over here and grabbed it first, you thought it was just going to not be hot as fuck because you ran? Yeah, take the L. But I understand taste water, people. Certain water tastes certain ways. Cool. It's the people who tell me water don't taste like nothing, them the special ones. Yeah. Those people I want to sit with like for a little while because I have, you understand that they under the hypnosis, all that dope. I mean, I'm talking about sweet tea. Have y'all tasted some of this shit? Lemonade, all these juices, sodas, heavy, Kool-Aid. So when they say it don't taste like nothing, to me, water tastes better with food because it doesn't taste like anything. After a while, for me, it was when I'm eating food, I want to taste the food only. I don't want to taste my food floating in soda or no flavor drink of no kind. To me, food tastes better with ice cold motherfucking water. That's just me, though. That's just me. I don't want to taste food. I don't want to taste soda all around my food. So, you know what I'm saying? Like, you may be able to get away with some sweet tea that can carry with some stuff. It can carry with some of your stuff, but it's still sweet tea plus. I don't be wanting to. I'll wait. If I'm going to have something to drink, I'll wait till after I've eaten all my food and drunk my cup of water. Then I may have, a cup of sweet tea or something after the fact. You know what I'm saying? That's how I do it. Gina, don't tell him. Don't tell him nothing. Gina Turner said they have bumps. Then they have bumps all over their faces when they don't drink water. Nobody want to listen to that though. They think you make it. That's fake news. That's big fake news. I'm gonna tell you something I've actually tried that I didn't think I would fuck with heavy, but it's not that bad. Is the aloe vera water. The aloe vera water don't taste that bad. It got that fucking pulp in it though. That shit'll hold you back a little bit if you're not a pulp ass nigga. Cause everybody not a pulp ass nigga. Everybody not. I've always been amazed at people that could drink orange juice with pulp in it and act like it ain't in there. It was something that I would watch people do. Like, how the fuck? And you just gonna drink it? Like, you're not gonna spit nothing out. You gonna swallow all? You got everything. Okay, I tried that. I can't do it. Like, I cannot fuck with no pulp. Oh my god, I cannot do orange juice with pulp. I can't do it. I don't know what it is, and I don't know what it's been for most of my life. I can't do that. I don't know if y'all can do it. I know when I watch people do it, I'm sitting there looking at them like, how the fuck? Like they done did a magic trick to me. Like, how the fuck you swallow through all that pulp and not spit? Like, I can't do it. I just, I cannot do it. I don't know. That's a special skill. Even when they had a little pulp in lemonade, no, I can't do none of that. I'm not built for none of it. But with the aloe vera water, the pulp that it has in there, I've been doing all right with it. So maybe I should go back and give orange juice a try with pulp in it. But I don't know. Orange juice didn't make it didn't make no sense. And if this shit right here came without pulp in it, I would rather have that because it's still a struggle. It's still a struggle, but it tastes good. I know it's good for you. I know what aloe does. So, taking that L. But that orange pulp, I can't. And some people would want heavy pulp. Heavy. Yo, Paris, wow. Paris, wow, yo. Paris, wow. Paris about only women and gay men can do pulp. Stop that. I've seen dudes that I thought was straight because you might be putting me up on game. Let me tell you what I thought. And to you, apparently you corrected me right now. I've seen dudes that I thought was straight drink that shit, orange juice with heavy pulp. They want that. They're desiring that. They desiring that. Coconut water don't taste good to me. If coconut water tasted better, I probably could do it. I tried coconut water. It don't taste good to me. Jew, you said Tomb Raider? No, I'm not a Tomb Raider fan. And I don't play Sherlock Holmes video games. I do not. I do want to play a new God of War. I do want to play that God of War Ragnarok, if I'm saying that right. I do want to play that game, though. And I've been bullshit. That's the thing. They said, no, that don't mean you gay if you drink the pulp. Wait, what? Hold on. Born Free said, my mama used to mix milk and orange juice with pulp together. Yo, I don't even know what that hit like. Milk and orange juice together? That must have been passed down through the family. That's something she had to get from her mama or something. Ain't no way she stumbled upon that. That's passed down shit right there. When you see people that do shit like that, that's passed down. Yeah, that's passed down shit right there. Ain't no way you just do that out the blue. No. Right. V say ain't no way that hit. I don't know what that hit for, but hey, if mama like it, hey, I ain't gonna knock mama for liking that. Not gonna knock. Hold on, let me look at something real quick. Somebody tell me what the fuck wrong with Akon. Can somebody do that while we here? Let me just cover that right quick while we're here. Somebody in the comment section, tell me what the fuck wrong with Akon. Give it your best guess. Oh, they took that off. They took that shit off. So I'm back posting heavy on Facebook. I'm sitting here looking at it. If it was a post, I was going, but the one post I wanted to show y'all, the video has been taken down. Because all y'all don't follow me on Facebook. You should be. But they be playing so much on it, I get it anyway. But I think the girl must took the goddamn video down. She must took the video down. She was talking crazy anyway. Okay. Mia said, I didn't know Akon was relevant. He's not. But he keep doing interviews. And he keeps saying fucked up shit about black folk. That's my problem. He keeps saying fucked up shit about black folk. He said something along the lines of, he said the stage presence of African peoples is better than the stage presence of African Americans, because to Africans, it comes naturally that they perform at such a high level. I said, when I saw that. And that's the sound I make now every time I see a coon. I just go, like, there's nothing else you can say at this point. It's like, what? I understand he's African. I understand he's going to believe that his people are, you know what I'm saying, are better. They're continental Africans. But he's saying dumb shit like this. Bruh, stop, man. Like, what the fuck wrong with you? The greatest performers on a stage in history is Black Americans. Or whether y'all want to call yourselves, God damn it, what's that shit? FBA, ADOS, whatever the fuck y'all calling yourselves, that's Black Americans, best performers in history. That's not to shit on Africans. That's that. I didn't even know this was a debate. I'm gonna tell you what happens with black folks sometimes, and the Africans. This isn't even a debate. This isn't even something that should be, you know, nobody should be biased one way or another. We don't even talk like this. We don't even talk like this. We create arguments where there shouldn't be none. Why are we doing this? Just say black people are the greatest performers on earth and let it go. And let that be that. Black people are the greatest performers on earth. There's nobody in the world that can defeat that argument, defeat that viewpoint. Nobody. Black people. But now, you got these divisive ass, hoe ass niggas. He done came over here and made so-called Black American music. Now he want to sit out here and talk about the stage presence of Africans. I'm like, bro, get the fuck out of here, man. Like, get the fuck out of here, man. That's that bullshit. When they come over here Africooning, you gotta let them know they're Africooning. Because there's coons and then there's Africoons. Akon is an Africoon. And it happens. Actually, it happens in a large number of Africans are Africoons. Sadly enough. That's just facts. There's a whole lot of coon shit going on over there. I'm surprised y'all ain't said shit about Meg Thee Stallion and them yet. I'm surprised. Or maybe I missed it if y'all did. Nah, I don't. Let's be real. We no longer have a Michael Jackson or a New Edition. I can understand what he was saying. You can. I'm not knocking you for... I'm saying it shouldn't be a conversation. I don't get the conversation. I don't get the conversation. Because I mean, Black Americans are the... As far as stage performers, like, come on. I don't really see... Right, Akon wasn't out there going crazy. He was just... I thought Akon was just singing it, or, you know, whatever he was doing. Marvin says Akon performed like what he described in the video. Yeah, I didn't think that he did a whole lot on the stage, but I never saw him live in concert, no shit like that. But it's like, no, I didn't. Pyro. Yeah, Akon be out here Africooning. That's what he be doing. Africooning. No, I didn't see your comment, Pyro, on that post about the Rolling Stones list. They put up there, the Rolling Stones made a list of their 200 top singers of all time. Now, before you even get into it, it's Rolling Stones, aka the Caves. Maybe they got one black person up there, saying some shit, maybe raising their hand or something like that. But the black person is going to be outvoted, generally speaking, by the amount of cave representation that exists within these companies. So this is, for example, let's say, let's give y'all a good one, like the Electoral College where you live. Let's say you may have 2 black people in the Electoral College where you live. Even if you know who the Electoral College where you live is, it's going to be mostly caves or all caves. That's what they're going to do. And in situations like this, where people are taking votes or throwing names in a hat and everybody voting on that person and where they should position, if white folk doing the listing, then there may be something off. If you're a black person and you're looking at it, you see what I'm saying? It may be something off. It may be something off. Jay Bear said, I call him Akon. That's fucking hilarious. Yeah, it's tough. Deshaun Williams says they put Michael Jackson at 86, but Elvis at 15. What the blood clot? I mean, it's their list. What we have to do when we see shit like this, we have to understand where the list is coming from. Had this list came from somebody that's, parading around like a black, news syndicate or a news outlet, then if it was like The Root, which is supposed to be black, I know it's not fully, but I'm just trying to give an example. If The Root would have made this list and this would have happened on that list, then you have an issue. When the Caves do it, it's the Caves. Like we gotta stop. We can say, man, y'all look at this shit, but we can't do the last part of this. What the blood clot? It's the Caves. That's what the blood clot. They are the blood clot. It's no need to even ask. When they make their list about who can do this as far as artists, whether it's singing, rapping, or whatever, they gonna be off. They're gonna be off. And we must accept that as it's the Rolling Stones, they shit. They get to be off. It's almost like who gonna check them? They get to be off whenever the fuck they get ready. We can come up with our own list on would be black, news outlets. Make our own list about, who black people think, or with a room full of black folk that are making the decisions on who is ranked at what number. Then, if a room full of black folk come back and they tell me Michael Jackson's 86 and Elvis Presley is fucking 15, then I got a problem with them black folk. I don't expect white people to honor our would-be culture, honor our people. I don't expect them to do that. And we need to stop expecting them to do that. We need to stop. All we doing is setting ourselves up for disappointments. Now, if you just want to have the conversations, hey, look at these motherfucking caves out here. They put, Michael Jackson, but to expect them to do something different, no. I don't expect that. Because I'm not even being biased. Like, when it comes to singing, I don't have a bias. If a cave can sing, a cave can sing. I'm not that type where, I have to deny a cave's ability to be, B123. B123 ain't about line. If a cave can sing, a cave can sing. Michael Jackson could sing leaps and bounds better than You Ain't Nothing But a Fucking Hound Dog. Leaps and bounds. So even from a non-biased perspective, Elvis is not ahead of Michael Jackson. Even that's non-biased. That's just not real shit. That's not real shit. I ain't gonna be mad at them caves for that. They caving. Caves caving. That's what they do. It is what it is, man. That's what they gonna do. Pyro, exactly. No Fantasia, Jennifer Hudson, Jasmine Sullivan, but they had Lady Gaga, Ariana, I think you meant Grande right here, etc. It's their list. Let them honor their hoes. I'm not mad at that. I think they would. Didn't they put Aretha Franklin at #1? Let them. I mean, you gotta let these people do what they do. You gotta let them. I mean, you don't really got no choice. Ain't like you can stop them from doing what they do, but we can't be out here getting mad at that shit for real. We can't be. Cave's gonna cave. Exactly. This is what I'm talking about. This is what I'm talking about. And we gotta stop expecting them to do anything but cave. This is who they are. Right. Paris, yo. Paris, listen. I don't know what you got in rotation right now, but we be having music conversations over there on Facebook. We be having music conversations over there on Facebook. So you might want to come over there. There are people over there that may put up whoever they fucking with right now, or who they liking right now, or we'll do lists sometimes over there on Facebook and shit like that, just to get the people engaged. Because people will talk about some music sometime. People will talk about some music sometime. So we'll do lists and shit over there. And it be some people I'll go check out, people that I never heard of, that some people may have on their list. I'll go check them out. Just to see what they're hitting for. Hold on. Okay. Okay. Memphis says black people put Eminem over black rappers. He is over some black rappers, though. He is. Like, as far as rapping ability is concerned, he is. Now, I'm not saying every black rapper, but he is over some of these motherfuckers. Like, you think Future and them can go head to head with, bro, I mean, if you think, what's that, Lil Yachty or some of these motherfuckers can't they just not that. He is better than some of these black rappers. I mean, it just is what it is. It is what it is. When we talking about technical rapping skill, rapping ability. Now, does he have the beat selection of a fucking, you know what I'm saying? But wait, what? Dreadhead said, if Eminem was black, he would be Royce the 5'9". Stop it. What did I start? I didn't start it. I'm just saying he can rap better than some black rappers. Yeah, now the people that do this, that's different. The people that do this, and if it's their opinion, it's their opinion. I mean, I ain't gonna knock nobody for who they like. Because Jay Barrett said, nah, Rob, these niggas be putting him over all black rappers, including Nas. If that's their opinion, I can't hold them. I can't hold them. I can't hold them. I cannot hold people who fuck with Eminem like that. I don't even feel right holding them. We got different opinions on who's the greatest, but you know, I ain't gonna be like, man, no. Cause now what I will say, man, no, to is let's say, you know, somebody I've had a motherfucker told me the NBA YoungBoy was better than Nas. That's more insulting to me than if somebody was to be like, well, Eminem spit better than Nas. I'm still gonna debate both ways, but I'm more insulted by somebody saying the NBA YoungBoy is better than Nas, or 21 Savage is better than Nas. So, you know, yeah, no, that's real London. Them young boys that fuck with NBA YoungBoy, bruh, it's him over everybody. Him over everybody. Over everybody. So that's you know, that's their opinion. Some people's favorite rapper is, you know, they be people that you may not really, you know what I'm saying? Mia said she fucked with Jay-Z. Mia said, I will say Jay-Z is truly talented and he manages to stay relevant to me. I fell in love with the Black Album. And Jay-Z, he ain't even dropping like Nas. I don't know why Nas hasn't been able to take over the when people talking about Jay-Z. Now, when it comes to his net worth, fine. He may have more money than Nas. But when it comes to rapping ability, it's time for people. Nas has eclipsed Jay-Z as it pertains to where Nas falls on this list. Nas still dropping albums. Motherfuckers be overhyping Jay, and I fuck with Jay. You know what I'm saying? Like Reasonable Doubt, Volume 1, Volume 2, Volume 3, The Blueprint. Like, this is not the Dynasty album. Like, this ain't no knock to Jay, but I'm saying Nas is still making relevant albums, cold ass albums. He should have been an eclipse Jay-Z as far as rapping is concerned. As far as who the king of rap is, I think he should have eclipsed Jay-Z. If not before King's Disease 3, at least after King's Disease 3. He should have eclipsed him. Because now motherfuckers be hyping Jay-Z like, oh, that one verse he did on God did. That mean that he, like, no. Nope. That's one verse he did on God did. Nice verse. Really was a whole fucking song. The man rapped for 4.5, 5 minutes. Cool. But Nas is dropping album. Magic, King Disease 1, King Disease 2, King Disease 3. And this is after he's been already rapping over 20 fucking years. Or is it 30? 20, 30 years Nas been spitting. I'm just saying. I ain't knocking Rakim and Scar. I'm not knocking them. If somebody, here's an example of what I'm saying, Rasta. He said, what about Rakim and Scarface? If somebody said Rakim was their greatest rapper of all time, I wouldn't argue against them. If somebody said Scarface was their favorite rapper or the number one rapper of all time, I wouldn't argue against him. I would argue against the nigga that say Young Boy. You see what I'm saying? I understand Rakim. I understand Scarface. It's some people I'm gonna understand. I may disagree, but I'm gonna understand. Okay, I understand why you put Rakim up there. I ain't gonna knock Rakim. Can't do that. Can't do that. Hold on. Now we talking about rap music. This is what the fuck I'm talking about. Look what this conversation did. Mad love to everybody that's here. Hit that like button for me if you could, please. Yeah, no, we not disrespecting. Jalen says Jay-Z is a legend, but can we say his catalog aged well? Like, does the Blueprint Volume 2 sound good now? The Blueprint Volume 2 was struggling when it first came out. To me, it was already in a struggle situation. Now, does the first Blueprint, is cold right now? Yeah. I'll bump Reasonable Doubt right now. Yeah. But the Blueprint Volume 2 wasn't hot to me even when it first came out. And that was a double disc album. What I had to do was, even to get, I say about maybe 10 songs, I had to combine both albums to get 10 that I could fuck with on a consistent regular basis. If it was 10, I may be being generous right now. I may be being generous right now. Seriously. Lupe Cole. I wish Lupe would get better production in his life, though, Jack. That's all I want for Lupe. Lupe's first album was amazing. That's you talking about the album that had Kick Push on it? What was the fucking name of that album, yo? Damn, I forget the name of that album. But Lupe, I wish he had better production, yo. I really do. I've been wanting that for Lupe since that album. Food and Liquor. That was cold. What's up, Razi? I'm taking Reasonable Doubt. Dreadhead. I'm taking Reasonable Doubt over Streets is Watching. Oh, yeah, I fuck with Rhapsody heavy. I fuck with Rhapsody heavy. Liberated Soul said, say, man, y'all put some respect on Rhapsody name. She can definitely be high up on the chart. Rob, I know you jam Rhapsody. Absolutely. She ain't made nothing in a while, though. She had a song where it was her. Damn, she did a rap. Who was it? Her and Rod Digger? Or am I lying? I could be lying. Maybe it wasn't Rod Digger. She had a song. She was a feature on somebody's song, but I ain't heard nothing from my girl in a while. I want her to put something else out here. I think right now, female, or some people get insulted by female. Fuck y'all. I don't care if y'all insulted by female. Female rap is it could use some bars. If I could say that. I'll say that female rap could use some bars that are not telling me for 10 songs straight how wet her pussy is. That's what I need. Like, I need some bars. Now, I'm not saying there aren't women that are out here spitting bars, but as far as mainstream and what's popular or the more popularized music, no bars. No bars, nowhere in sight. In fact, women don't even require bars. I think it's sad. Women don't require bars, are not a requirement. You don't have to have bars. It's just you women, when they're shaking their ass, they don't give a fuck about what's being said. And you can tell that, and y'all could tell this years ago. You could tell that by just listening to what the music is saying, as it pertains to what they're doing, which would be normally degrading to them, they don't give a fuck. They shaking their ass to that. So they don't really give a fuck about what's being said per se. You know, it ain't really gotta be bar heavy. And women actually they like bragging about their pussy for real. I know we don't want to, nobody really wants to talk about that, but women like that shit. You know how men will brag about how big their dicks is and all this old shit. Women ain't that much different, yo. Women gonna brag. That pussy is stupid wet. And I'm talking about bar after bar after bar after bar. Like the hook, like everything is just like nah. And then 10 songs straight, and then one album, and the next album, and the next album. It's like, goddamn, how wet? I mean, goddamn. Put some caution tape around that pussy. Put it up. Put it up. Put that shit away. That pussy need to be over in Area 51. Your pussy, like just look, take it over there. Put that shit in the desert somewhere, a compound underground. No, that shit don't need to be out here like that. Nobody got time for that. Nobody got time for that. Nobody. I fuck with Tierra Whack too, Memphis. Paris, some of my sex sales. Women are the biggest consumers of music. Women like hearing their pussies bragged about. This ain't no sex sale situation. No. Unless, I mean, women finding these women sexy. I mean, I guess I can see that. But women like that braggadocious shit about their pussy. They like that shit. Nobody wants to talk about it. Nobody. Nobody. You can't even talk about it. Because women will fuck around and deny it, but the proof is there. Women like hearing about their pussy and how they, you know, fuck these niggas or whatever. I just fuck this nigga, I don't feel nothing about him. You know what I'm saying? He just a jump off. They like hearing that type of music. They like that shit. And my ass fat. And I make my own money. And my pussy need to be in Area 51. Man, please, you can't tell these women nothing. Let them hear the anthem. That's an anthem. Talk about that pussy if you want to. That's an anthem. Real shit. And that's cool. If that's what women like, hey, it is what it is. I wish they would admit to it, but if that's what they like, I'd rather them admit to it versus them. They'll say shit like, well, men rap about they dicks all the time. And it's like, yo, stop it, yo. Stop it. That's a bad argument. Ain't too many rappers gonna have 10 straight songs of them rapping about their dick. Stop that. Stop the false comparison. Now a dude gonna say something about his dick maybe, or the bitches he fucking with or something like that in a bar and a song. He may have some bars in there like that, but the song being dedicated completely to his dick, no. Stop it. Y'all can go back. Maybe the Yin Yang Twins, they had songs like, you know, that "Where Do You See My Dick" and shit like that. That shit was lame as fuck to me anyway. I don't even see how people dealt with it. They used to jam that shit in the club, like. But that ain't male rappers are not out here like whole albums, like all of the, like, nah. Stop that. Stop it. Stop it. Anything that's gonna belittle men, or you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't need these niggas, or man, women eat that shit the fuck up. And that night, but jamming that track of how much they don't need no nigga, and that night sucking dick. Ain't it crazy? They like the songs though. They like to feel, you know, that shit be empowering some of them. They be getting crunk to that shit. It is what it is. Oh man. Jay, that's tough. That's a big confession. That's how you must know you over here with family. Because this ain't something you say out loud. Jay said, not gonna front, but I used to listen to the Yin Yang Twins in teens. You know you amongst family now when you can confess to some shit like that. I don't know how them dudes sold one album. Don't know. I was here when it came out. I didn't understand. My mom was blown. The Whisper song, my mom was blown away. that they could get that off. But the album, no. Ain't no way. Ain't no way. Ain't nothing wrong with that, Mia. Mia said, I'm gonna be honest, I do be feeling Glorilla. Ain't nothing wrong with fucking with Glorilla. She need to wipe her ass. That's all I'm asking from Glorilla. I ain't hating on Glow. I mean, hey, I did have a dude. It was a dude telling me that she was the best rapper out, male or female. It was a man arguing this with me, and I couldn't let him slide. Just because my masculinity wasn't gonna let him slide with that's egregious. Like, my nigga, like, you can say you like her, but she's the best rapper out right now. I won't let you do it. Not in my face anyway. You have to sneak that. Like, that's one of them things you have to go like far away from me and whisper that shit somewhere. And then maybe I won't hear it. I won't say nothing. That have to be on the low. You have to yin yang that shit. Yeah, you have to yin yang if you're gonna say some shit like that. And I wasn't gonna let him say no shit like that. Nah. She top 10? That's tough, bro. Chicago, that's tough. That if Glorilla is top 10, that's tough. But I mean, that's your top 10. So I ain't gonna, hey, it is what it is. I ain't even gonna go in on you. I ain't even gonna go in on you because that's your list. And you are allowed to have your opinion. You allowed to that. Y'all going in on Glorilla's voice. Y'all leave that girl voice alone. Leave her alone now. Shit. Let that girl sound however the fuck she want to sound, man. Let that lady sound however she want to sound. There's nothing wrong with that. That's her voice. And it's okay. We're not gonna judge Glorilla by the way her voice sounds. We're not gonna do that. Why the fuck people telling me Kanye missing? Anybody want to tell me why? Maybe y'all can tell me in the comments. Why are people telling me that Kanye is missing? What's that about? Somebody put me up on game. Yes, she did. She did say that. She did say this. Glorilla says she likes nut in her food. She did say that she likes for a man to ejaculate on some food and she'll eat it. Yeah. So there's that. And that may be her appeal to dudes. I mean, maybe the shit stains and, she wanting niggas to come on French fries and eat them. Maybe that's what got these niggas in a chokehold. I don't see that. I don't think I'm a come in no food and then she eat it and I'm gonna be like, yeah, I'm gonna want to trace it back. See, in situations like that, now I can't speak for nobody else's mind but mine. In situations like that, I want to go back to the beginning. I want to go back to the beginning. And Paris thinks that she cleaned it up by saying, she said if some get on her chip, she would still eat it. Okay. I was just ad-libbing with the French fry thing. So you have to know that we having fun here tonight. But if you want to directly quote her, she said chip. She said if somebody come on her chip, she would still eat it. Because niggas, always getting accidental come on chips. So you know how that be happening. You got the bag of Doritos like right there by the bed, open as fuck. And I'm trying to see a situation. You pull out, Let me think. Yeah, no, there's no fucking way, Paris, that no cum getting on no chill. No, I don't know how I don't know how that happens. But cool, you know what I'm saying? But cool. That's cool. I'm not, you know what I'm saying? But maybe that's the effect that she has on men because they, men like hearing shit like that. Maybe that's turning these niggas on. Like, nigga, I'll, eat that nut off a goddamn Dorito, and I'm gonna have on dark drawers so you don't see my shit stains. So, like, I'm the perfect, you know what I'm saying? I'm the perfect catch out this bitch. Maybe that's, I don't know, these niggas. But people do be giving her hell about her voice though. I think that's fucked up a little bit. Cause I don't know if she can help how her voice sound. Um, but some people do really fuck with her. Now, if somebody was to come in here and try to tell me she be barring, I'm gonna be like, nah. She get people hype. She has nice anthems, nice songs that have nice hooks. But bar, no, you're not gonna come tell me she be barring. I won't hear it. Chicago says what happened to COVID. It's making a comeback. They are actually passing mask mandates in some states, in some areas. They say that they're seeing a big influx in the numbers. The numbers going back up, so they're putting mask mandates out here. So y'all be ready for that. Y'all be ready for that. It could be coming to a city near you or a business having these mask mandates. You wow. Meek Black says, I like her voice. Maybe it's from the nut on the chips. You saying she got a collection of kids? Oh no, hold on. Hold on, Meek. You saying she got a collection of children strangling out her feminine voice? Is that what you saying? Like they just choking that bitch out, they won't let it get out fully? All them kids she got saved up right there, the ghost of them babies that she got right there, might be holding her back. Might be holding that feminine voice back. Might be. Don't know. But it sounds like you saying the ghost of them babies is choking her out. Maybe they got their hands around her throat when she's trying to talk. That's what that sounds like you saying. Now I don't know if you fully saying that, but it sounds like you saying that. Like she got a graveyard in her throat and the spirits, because that's holy. Maybe it's like holy land. You remember how, like, what was it, the poltergeist? Maybe she got some shit. All them dead babies and shit. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. That's what it sounded like you were saying though, Meek. And don't act like, and I don't want you acting like I said it either, because you said that shit. I know you the one said that. I hope she don't get one either. Jack talking about Glorilla ain't got no ass. I hope she don't go get one. If she ain't got no ass, she ain't got no ass. It's okay. Ain't nothing wrong with that. I hope she don't go risk her damn life to get one. Let her stay skinny with a deep voice and spit them bars and shit in her drawers and eat the goddamn nut dip off the goddamn chips. Let her do all of that. Let her do her thing right now. That's a young lady, man. She out here. She is out here. Let her do her thing. I ain't even holding her. Oh man, I don't feel. Hey, I think that Pyro says, but honest question, Rob, how do you feel about black males listening to different music genres like punk, hardcore, metalcore, etc.? I don't feel no type of way. Music is music. If you can catch a vibe to it, then catch your vibe. I don't judge nobody for listening to shit, because hell, I've heard some rock bands and them bitches can play, man. I mean, we talking about music. Some of them bitches can play. Now, Do I relate to like, can I listen to like grunge, heavy metal? I could never even, like, I had to leave the room. Like, some shit be so bad you have to leave the room. And that's how I feel about some of that shit. But I feel that way about some rap. So, for me, is if the music is good, it don't matter what genre. I mean, it's just good music. It is what it is. Good music, or somebody wrote an amazing song. That's real shit. I don't judge no black man. I think it's good to have balance like that. You know what I'm saying? So your palate, you got a little bit more range than most other people. A little bit more range. Cause sometimes, hell, them drummers be going crazy in some of that damn rock music. Them drummers be going crazy. The bass guitars be going crazy. The guitars be going crazy. Now the song, it might be some bullshit ass song. But them motherfuckers be acting like they trying to stick the mic down their fucking throat and just roar something like, like, I be like, what the fuck? That ain't even no words. It's called grunge. They have fans. Would I listen to that shit? No. But if I saw a black man listen to that shit, I would simply say, you know what? That's what he fuck with. I'm not fucking with it. I'm not fucking with it. I'm not doing it. What the fuck is grunge? I don't get it. Now, them bitches be trying to stick the whole mic down their fucking throat and just try to say words. It's almost like they trying to say words, but somebody putting the mic down. Not them themselves. Somebody is holding a gun to their head, shoving the mic down their throat, saying, sing the song. Like, sing, motherfucker. And they got the mic all the way down their goddamn throat. And they can't even close their mouth. So they got to say words that sound like a bunch of weirdo ass sounds. That's what it sounds like to me. For real. But if you like that shit, do your thing. I ain't gonna judge you. Because you might not, hell, motherfucker like that, I done turned on some Ransom or some Nas, and the motherfucker be like, man, I don't fuck with that shit. And I gotta respect it, because they may not fuck with that. They don't fuck with that. Some dudes, I've had dudes tell me they don't like rappers that be barring. Like, they don't want to think. Like, they don't want to have to listen to words. I've had dudes tell me stuff like that. So I know it's like, damn, okay. They just want to get hype, or they want to hear like crunk songs, or, some shit like that. So everybody got their shit that they be on. And I've been trying to be better about respecting people's, their shit, but still disagreeing. But I'm not trying to take that off your list. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you got, let's say you got like Rolling Stones, for example. Let's say somebody really had some weirdo shit going on. Like they had, let's say they had the rapper Young Thug over over Benny the Butcher. Now, in my mind, Benny the Butcher shits on Young Thug all day, every day of the week. But in somebody else's mind, they may fuck with Young Thug harder. And I got to be able to understand why. Now, I'm going to think something happened to him. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to think that maybe, mama had him on the couch. You know what I'm saying? And the first time he fell, she panicked, but she kept putting him back on the couch, and he kept falling. I'm going to look in my mind, this is a part of this person's story. You see what I'm saying? I'll go try to put backstory to how this person got here. You see what I'm saying? But I won't try to take Young Thug off their list or rearrange their list to make it to be like, what the fuck you mean Young Thug better than Benny? What you talking about? You can't listen to Nas, but you know what I'm saying? You listen to Kodak Black. Like, I can't. I just start doing a whole background story on that shit. And it's trash. For real. I ain't saying it's cool I act like that. That's just what my mind do by itself. And I don't say it out loud. I put the pieces together and I say, okay, this person has experienced some type of trauma. You know what I'm saying? Because we talk about how we should be sensitive, or at least being aware of people having mental health issues, and anybody putting, you know what I'm saying, Young Thug, that's a problem. You see what I'm saying? And you're supposed to be sensitive towards the issues that they could be facing or having. You know, that's all it is to it. There's something going on. It's something deeper there that I'm not seeing. You see what I'm saying? Something deep is going on there. But what I'm learning to do is say, okay, you got Young Thug right there, and be like, man, that motherfucker trash, in my opinion, and let it go. And let it go. I only pick up if somebody would be like, well, man, Nas trash, or Benny trash, Jay trash, and then that's the only time I'd be like, okay, now I know, yeah, you fell this morning. I'm thinking it was your childhood. This is something that happened today. like, like motherfucker, this is something that took place today. Clearly, I can't fuck with you like that. I can't do it. Oh, I fuck with Ace Hood so heavy. Like, man, if Ace Hood going, I ain't heard nothing really crazy from him here lately, but Ace Hood, that's one of my motherfucking people right there. I wouldn't be able to deal with somebody that's actually listened to Ace and they be like, man, that motherfucker can't rap. I have to say word, but I won't agree. You know what I'm saying? I won't agree with that shit at all. Did anybody tell me why? Okay, so y'all don't believe the Illuminati got Kanye West, right? Y'all don't believe the Illuminati got Kanye West. Because this is what I'm being told. The Illuminati got Kanye West, and this homosexual ass cave that goes by the name of Jeffree Star says that he escaped the Illuminati. They was about to get him, but he escaped. He was about to expose him, but then he didn't. And I was sitting here like, man, listen, I'm the type of motherfucker that would give credence to the so-called Illuminati. But when a real, like, big gay, like one, why would they kidnap Kanye West versus murder him? I don't know why they kidnapping that. That's not even on a list of things that I didn't even know they did shit like that. I thought they was killers. And then this white cave man is talking about they was coming for him. And I don't even know, like, why the fuck would anybody come for you? Who the fuck are you? Who do you think you are, at least? So there's that. But I'm being told that the Illuminati got Kanye. Kanye West told y'all he was running for president in 2024. I would imagine that he's somewhere trying to put together a campaign because he's going to have to do that. He's going to have to put together a campaign if that's real. Not saying it's real, saying if it is, then he has to put together a campaign. Y'all see when they're trying to come at Kevin Hart too? Kevin Hart done told them people that the Egyptians was black. They don't like that. They do not like that. What? Black people was black? It's like, I can't even believe sometimes that's how they approach it. Wait, what? Black people was black? I can't believe you said that. It's like I didn't know this a debate. Like, are we doing this for real? Like, I don't even be knowing what the fuck going on. I don't know what's going on. Paris said, what is it? I think Kanye just a coon. I don't even try to trace back his story. I think Kanye is just a regular coon with a platform. That's all he is. Nothing deep. Some people say he was traumatized by his mama dying. Some people will give him that grace and that favor. I will not. He's just a regular coon with a platform. Nothing heavy, nothing deep, no Illuminati, no none of that. He's just a coon. I don't do that for Kanye. A lot of people do. I don't. I do not. But man, yeah, he's just a regular ass coon to me. But it's like, why are we in a situation where they get to be mad because Kevin Hart said black people was black? Like, this ain't even real life shit to me. Oh, and by the way, black people black. Like, who didn't know the Egyptians was black? I thought that by now, I guess that maybe they want to hold on to that lie. I mean, I don't know what the fuck wrong with these people. I don't know what the fuck wrong with these people. God damn it. They named Kendrick Lamar, a rapper of this generation. I'm gonna see what white folk did this. This was the New York Times, not a music, whatever they come up with their list to. New York Times made Kendrick Lamar the greatest rapper of this generation. And all I would say to that is okay. All right. Some people fuck with Kendrick, some people don't. I'm scrolling. If you want to know what I'm doing, I'm scrolling through my Facebook page. I'm trying to find this damn post. I'm running past Kamala acting like she celebrate Kwanzaa. Like, this bitch just out here saying anything. Kamala showed her ass up and said that she celebrate Kwanzaa. I can't even deal with these people. Oh, okay. Okay. You fuck with Kendrick? Kendrick called me. I disagree with this last part of your statement though. If it was the 90s, he would be Method Man level. I Kendrick a cold piece of work though. Kendrick is cold as fuck to me. Kendrick is cold. I think by the time he's done, he'll be in the so-called GOAT conversation. Especially if he come out with a crazy album after he's left TDE. If his next album is crazy, I hope he just I won't say I'll say I hope the next album he just barring. Like that's just it. He just gonna come through there and just bar crazy. Take like the verse he did on Control and make a whole album of shit like that. Just barring crazy with crazy fucking beats. I hope he does that. No, wait, okay. I respect. See, it's almost like Jew. You leaving comments where I can respect the first part, but then the last part, you'll go off the deep end. You say Lupe Fiasco is way better, which I don't believe that, but I'll accept you saying it because I know who Lupe is. Hell, I'll take Gucci Mane over him. This is where you. I'm not even gonna. I can't even. I'm not even doing no more of your comments. I ain't even gonna do it, bro. I'm just start reading the first part of your comments because the last part gonna be some bullshit. Wait, Liberated, are you not following me on Facebook? We just got through talking about Ab-Soul's album. Ab-Soul dropped a classic. Ab-Soul's album was better than Kendrick's album. I'll say that again. Ab-Soul's album is better than Kendrick's last album, in my opinion. I think that JID's album was better than Kendrick's. I think that Ab-Soul's album was better than Kendrick's. And I think that Ransom's album was better than Kendrick's. I think Pusha T's album was better than Kendrick's. The last one he did. That's just me. But goddamn Ab-Soul, he fucked around and dropped a classic. I put that shit up on Facebook. The first day I listened to it, I listened to that bitch 2 times through to make sure I wasn't tripping. That's normally how I do albums. I'll listen to it 2 times through, make sure I ain't crazy about what I'm hearing, what I'm listening to. Ab-Soul dropped a tough album. No, I don't fuck with Dirk's cadence or his rap style. Brian Grimes. No, I'm not a Lil Durk guy. That's that. Now, again, if somebody say, well, Lil Durk my guy, I'll say, okay. I won't fully understand it, but I'll let it go. I won't argue with them. I won't argue with them. I'll respect them fucking with Lil Durk, but no, I can't fuck with Lil Durk. Ab-Soul album was tough to me. Come fuck with me, Liberated. Come fuck with me on Facebook. They already done suspended me for 2 days over some bullshit, and they Facebook said they were shadow banning me. I'm going to be on the shadow ban list for like 10 more days or some shit like that. It's some weirdo stupid shit. They shadow banning me and shit. But you know, it is what it is. But we be over there having little conversations. The Beatles, that's tough. Yeah, Jude, I can't read no more of your comments. I can't do it. Chicago really, yeah, Joey Badass did drop a great album this year. Did. Wait, Brian said what now? I've never listened to any. Brian said, Robert, when you gonna listen to niggas from Connecticut? I don't listen to anybody specifically based on where they from. If I hear somebody that's cold, I don't even be knowing really where they from until I listen to their music. Sometimes they'll drop it in there, but I don't really do. You know what I mean? Like, oh, I'm gonna go listen to niggas from Connecticut today. Like, if I hear a nigga that's hot from Connecticut, then it just so happens he's from Connecticut. They're making a Flash movie. I may go see that. Jude. Right. Right, Liberated. They stay trying to shut a brother down, man. Always. Always, fucking always. But it's okay, though. They got to do what the fuck they got to do. Because I'm coming. But I've been trying to do balance over there on Facebook. Like, I ain't just banging on every post. I'm being more, where I'll say some shit about, life right here, relationships right here, drop a list, drop an article, bang on the caves right here, and then go back to, I'm trying to mix it up, make that shit flowy like that. So that way, people can get some balance, a little bit more balance. Because I'm multifaceted. I just don't, I don't give everybody my entire being through typing on a computer. It's very difficult for me to do it that way. It's hard for me to do it like that. But I've been on there, trying to just be balanced, talk about shit here and there, and then go in, bang real quick, come back out, laugh about this, share this video. This bitch said some crazy shit, man. This motherfucker said some weirdo shit. So laugh at these motherfuckers. So I'm just trying to do a little bit of everything. Keep it balanced and shit. Keep Facebook on their toes so they can't pin me all the way down. Just keep them bitches on their toes a little bit. We still gonna get it in though. That's respect. I would never knock that. Rakim the Great says Cyrock and Shay Noir are the best female rappers in my opinion. That is, I wouldn't argue against it. I just recently got put onto a woman named Armani Caesar. I think my brother put me on her. She be spitting too. She down with that same camp that Shay Noir is, if I'm not mistaken. Trust Gang, all that shit over there. 38 Special, who also dropped. Good Lord, 38 Special. That 7 Shots was called to me, but yeah, Armani Caesar, I fuck with her too. She more of a balance of, I guess would be women is gonna be rapping about some sexual shit plus some hood shit. You know what I'm saying? I like that. I like that balance better. I do like that balance a little bit better. But Shay Noir is tough. I fuck with her. Cause she be spitting bars. Like I like to hear a woman, just tell a story or whatever block they from or however they came up. I like that shit. I like that shit. I can tell somebody really sit down with their pen and wrote this shit down and took it seriously though. They wasn't just writing some bullshit down in between a catchy hook. Cause some people, that's their song construct. And I know that's mainstream rap. I get that. But it's just bullshit, catchy hook. And then more bullshit and then catchy hook and then the song over and that's it. And that's a big smash hit. Like, nah. Can't do it. What time is it? 9:15, y'all. I'm about to get the fuck off here. I'm about to get off here, y'all. It was good talking to y'all. I might do this shit again tomorrow night if I get into a good spot. I might actually come in with some topics tomorrow night though. Unless y'all want to send me some shit that y'all have been seeing is going on out here. If y'all want to send me something on either Instagram or Facebook, or if you want to email me, you can do that too. If there's something you see and you want me to talk about, or we could just have a general conversation like we did tonight. Tomorrow we could probably talk about a little bit more of these relationship dynamics or something like that too, because I be posting a lot about them on Facebook based on some of the stuff that I see. I be trying to be a balance of some of the bullshit I see out here. We can do that, but we can do whatever y'all want to do, really, because I'm be in my truck again, chilling. But if I get to a good area, we gonna come back on here and talk about some shit. If that's cool with y'all. If that's cool with y'all. If that's cool with y'all. I wanted to come in here and just speak some light shit tonight. Nothing too heavy. But y'all know we still ain't gonna coon it up. We don't do that shit over here. We can still have fun and laugh together without being a coon. Like we don't gotta come out here and do that. We don't do that shit. We don't coon for laughs. We don't coon for cash. We don't do that shit over here. B123. All right. But man, love to y'all. Hopefully I will see y'all tomorrow. I don't know about the time. Paris, listen. Here's my problem with life and driving trucks. I don't even know, yo. Like, I don't know what's gonna happen tomorrow. I don't know whether I'm gonna have a smooth ride down through Georgia into Florida, back up this way, hit. Like, I don't even know how the day gonna go. That's that truck shit. That's big truck shit, really. Like, that's how life is in this motherfucking truck. Like, you don't know really. So, but hopefully everything goes smooth tomorrow. But we'll see. We'll motherfucking see. And and like I said, if I get in a good area, I'll come back on here and we can shoot the breeze. At least we can have some conversation that's light, chill. You know what I'm saying? Laugh a little bit, balance out some of this stupid shit that be online. Cause I'm talking about when I say niggas argue every day, like this shit, I'm not joking. Like every fucking topic, men, women, 50-50. What would you do if you're married and the bitch, what would you? It's like, God damn it, man. What the fuck? That shit is oversaturating the game, yo. Real shit. That shit is oversaturating the game. But nonetheless, mad love to y'all. I appreciate y'all coming. Appreciate y'all for coming to spend this time with me. If you watching the playback, hit the like button for me. If you haven't hit the like button already, hit that like button for me. I really, really would appreciate that. It get me up higher in this motherfucking algorithm. That's all the fuck I want to say. Shout out Team Rob. Y'all already know what the fuck it is. Black first, second, and third. I'm out.